Who was Cyclonus? A question that has bamboozled Transformer fans for nearly 40 years. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, allow me to add some context. First introduced in the original Transformers movie back in 1986, by far one of the best cartoon adapted movies in my opinion. I mean, I know Optimus Prime dies in the movie, but it's still good. Blame Hasbro for killing Optimus, not Hot Rod. Anyways, Cyclonus was a new character made for the movie. He was created by Unicron to serve him, along with Galvatron, Scourge, and the Sweeps. Originally, they were severely damaged Decepticons that were cast out by Starscream. The Decepticons that were thrown out were Megatron, Skywarp, Thundercracker, Kickback, Bombshell, and Shrapnel. Later, they were summoned by Unicron, where he offered to give Megatron a new body and troops in exchange for the destruction of the Matrix of Leadership. Megatron reluctantly agreed to avoid his own oblivion. Megatron is then rebuilt into Galvatron. Thundercracker is rebuilt into Scourge. Kickback and Shrapnel are rebuilt into Scourge's henchmen, the Sweeps. And Bombshell and Skywarp are both rebuilt into Cyclonus. Now this is where things start to get complicated. Because while there were two Cyclonuses to begin with, in the next scene there was only one Cyclonus. And it stays that way for the rest of the movie and third and fourth season of the Transformers cartoon. Now, according to various sources who looked up the original script for the movie, there were supposed to be two new sets of troops, Cyclonus' Armada and Scourge's Sweeps. Unicron even says this when rebuilding Skywarp and Bombshell, quote, Cyclonus the Hunter and his Armada, end quote. I know things get changed around a lot when making a movie. I mean, this movie had 3 scripts made before the final product was finished. So that begs the question, who was Cyclonus? There has been no definitive answer, so everyone has made their own opinion. Now here's mine. I believe that Skywarp is Cyclonus. Let me explain. Cyclonus is a smart, cunning, and loyal warrior to Galvatron. Skywarp might have not been the brightest Decepticon, but he was loyal, as opposed to Bombshell. He is a very smart, but also very untrustworthy. He and his fellow Insecticons would betray Megatron regularly. Now think about this. The Insecticons being rebuilt into Sweeps makes a lot of sense. Originally, they were a group of insect-based Decepticons. Now, they're a group of identical henchmen. And think about Scourge. He was Thundercracker. Thundercracker is smarter than Skywarp, and he really didn't agree with most of Megatron's plans. Scourge is traitorous at times, and he doesn't agree with most of Galvatron's plans. Not to mention that by having Skywarp and Thundercracker as Cyclonus and Scourge as right-hand men to Galvatron, Galvatron has someone he can semi-trust and follow our orders. While some people believe that Cyclonus is either Skywarp, Bombshell, an amalgamation of both, or an entirely new character, I personally believe that Skywarp is Cyclonus. But hey, that's just my opinion. And if you have any thoughts or opinions, or topics that you want me to discuss, drop a comment. But with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.